what's up YouTube? It's Damien J. This is the morning drive. I wanted to add a bonus because I had reviewed the Reebok Nano 5s, 5.0s, and told you how I liked them. I really enjoy them to this day. I got a pair in the car right now because I'm about to go hit the old gym for a WOD right now. I wanted to do an update because I actually bought the Nano pumps. Now, it's kind of funny because those of us 80s kids who remember pumps, I actually had to correct somebody because they thought that Michael Jordan wore pumps, and I had to pull them off of that cloud. They were like, didn't he pump them up before he dunked the ball? I was like, no, that was D. Brown from the Celtics when he did this number. Probably shouldn't do that while I'm driving. That was D. Brown when he wore Reeboks and he pumped up his shoes before he dunked. So I had to school him on that. And then, like, of course, the guys that I go to the gym with, they're funny. They're like, do they make you run faster? Do they make you jump higher? And I got to be honest with you, they don't do any of those things. But you know what they do? They cost $75 because they had a 50% off sale on the Reebok site for them. So, just to give you an idea of how they fit, if you get the same size that you got in your 5.0s, your Nano 5.0s, they will fit exactly the same. Now, here's the funny part. These shoes fit perfect without pumping them. It's the craziest thing ever. They fit perfect. And it's kind of funny because they almost feel like a slipper. They're built like a slipper. Whereas my Nano here has the tongue where it's separate in the shoe, like most shoes are. The Nano pump is built so that it's all like one piece of material. When you squeeze the pump button to fill up the bladder of air, it kind of makes it better left to right. So you don't move left to right, but that's it. And then people were giving me shit like, well, isn't that what it's supposed to do? I was like, yeah, but so does tying your shoes. Like, if you tie a normal pair of shoes, you get that same stability. Whereas in this shoe, you have to pump it to do it. So, overall, it's interesting. I've worn it for a couple of different WODs now because I actually got them last week. I got them sometime last week, and they're really nice. They have the exact same bottom grip as the Nanos do, so they have all the exact same stuff that this does on the bottom. Sorry, they're dirty. I use them. Has the exact same grip, has the same rope grip, all that stuff. The top is totally different, though. It almost looks like a completely different shoe, which it should, because it really is, even though they're both Nanos. So it's a really great shoe if you're looking into it, or if you manage to catch that same deal, or I'm sure they're going to run another sale before Christmas starts, because once the 12 days of Christmas hit, which is, on the 13th, we're going to start seeing more deals again, because a little known fact, I was telling somebody this, and they didn't believe me until they actually looked it up. People say that Black Friday is the biggest sales day, when in all actuality, it's the 4 days before Christmas. Each one of those individual days is bigger than Black Friday in sales. So, I'm sure there's going to be another sale coming up. Keep an eye out for them. They had another sale on there where if you bought a pair of Nanos, you got a pair of lifters, and you got both for half off. I didn't take that deal because I already have two pairs of the Nano 5s. Do I keep saying 5.0? I don't know if they're Nano 5s or 5.0. I think when you order them, they say 5.0. I have two pairs of the 5.0s. I have a pair of the pumps, and my best friend just bought me a pair of the custom royal blue Nano 5s. So I'm pretty fucking excited about those. She texted me yesterday because this is the only gift that I know that she got me. She texted me yesterday. She was like, "They're so pretty." And I don't know how to feel about somebody telling me my shoes are pretty, but she said, "They're so pretty. I wanted to try them on, but my cousin said no, that they're a gift. You can't keep them. And plus, my feet are probably 4 times the size of hers, so I don't know." But she's a Nike girl, so for her to like that shoe, it's pretty pretty out of character for her. She was surprised. She's like, I didn't know it was going to say CrossFit on the shoe. And I was like, well, they're the CrossFit shoe. They're the official sponsor of the games and whatnot. And she was just like, oh, I guess I just didn't expect them to put the name on there too. And I kind of thought about what she said, and I was like, that kind of makes sense. Why would it be on there? But I don't know. I guess that was just a aesthetic choice, or perhaps a marketing choice. But either way, pretty cool. I felt bad for her because she bought them, and then like 3 days later, there was an ad that said that they were going to be 30% off all of their custom shoes. And I was like, see? I told her, I said, see? That's why you always wait when you order stuff. I told her, I said, I always wait when I order the things you want. Yeah, it's funny. We make each other a list, and we exchange lists, and then we try to get a couple of things in there. But she already guessed the extra things that I got her because I was asking her questions at the time. I was like, do you like this? And then I didn't ask her another question about it. So she pretty much guessed all of her gifts, but it is what it is. But anyway, if you're looking into the Nano pumps, I'm telling you, they're really, really comfortable shoes, especially, like I said, if you get the same size as what you would get in the Nanos. For those of you who don't have a pair of the regular Nanos yet, and you're wondering what size to get, if you wear Chuck Taylors, this is the best thing that I can tell you, because this is how I found out I had the wrong size. If you wear Chuck Taylors, whatever your Chuck Taylor size is, go one size up. Because a lot of people say that the Reeboks don't fit, they fit too small. So get a size up, whatever your Converse size is. Another thing I want to mention about that, which is funny, is that my Reebok size, it's been so long that I've worn Reeboks, Nikes, and Under Armour is a new thing for me. But it's kind of funny that Chuck Taylors, since I was in high school, have always been size 10 for me. And I always forget that every other brand of shoe, Reebok, Under Armour, Nike, they're all size 11 for me. And I always forget that, and I always go down and I buy a fucking pair of shoes. And it's because I think I have like 60 pairs of Converse now. I don't know. I haven't counted them in a while. I think I have a picture of it on my Instagram, and even then I think I've added like 5 shoes since the most recent update of that picture. I have tons of black too, because like I wear black the most, so like they get the most holes in them. So I think it's just that I buy so many Chuck Taylors that when I finally grab another shoe, I've forgotten that I forgot my size, and I'm just like, oh, it's got to be 10 because I wear Chuck Taylors and they're 10. But I think now, since I boned myself, because I bought all black Nanos, and when they came in, I actually even said I'm gonna get a size bigger, and I got 10.5 because the website said they're just a little bit bigger than your foot, and they were wrong. I was actually scared when I bought the 11s that I was gonna have to go back and buy 11.5s. So luckily I didn't have to do that. I actually caught a great deal on Amazon where the Nanos were 40% off, and I bought 2 pair. And for 2 pair, I bought 2 pair. They ended up costing me $157. When I bought my black Nanos, they ended up costing me, with tax and shipping, because you know how that goes, from Reebok, I ended up paying like $147. So for $10 more, I got 1 more pair of shoes. So yeah, I got the blue and the red. I really dig them both. I was kind of looking at somebody else's red shoes, and they kind of have like this color to them now. And I think mine are heading in that same direction, the same as the shirt, not the sweatshirt. And I think it's just from use. But I mean, they wear very well. I will say this about the pumps, if you're looking into them too, the outside construction of them seems to be a lot better than this. I don't know if it's just my eye telling me that, but I feel like all these places where it's kind of like a fabric material on the Nano pump, it's kind of covered with like a rubber. So like the whole shoe looks like it's rubber. But once again, I would say that they're a lot more comfortable than the regular Nanos. And I think, like I said, it's because of that bladder for you to pump it. So you have a lot of room in there. The toe box feels really nice. Just really comfortable shoes. We've done some light running in them. I haven't done any running outside in them yet. so I wouldn't be able to tell you how that goes. I have done running outside in the Nano 5s, and they're actually very comfortable. Oh, I just noticed this now too. Some of the writing is actually coming off from rope climbs and stuff. So, I've only had these for maybe a month and a half now. So that may be something to look at too. I know that I read a few of the reviews on Amazon, and people were saying they were coming apart. But you guys know me. I will update it. The unfortunate part is that I may not update it as fast as everybody else because I have 3 pairs of shoes now. I went from being in CrossFit for 2 years and having 0 pairs of shoes to being in CrossFit for 2 years and having 4 pairs of shoes, which is funny because it's just funny to me. So when the Nano 6s come out, which is bound to happen probably in the summer, I'm going to be the guy with the fucking old shoes while everybody's got new shoes. And then come December when they're all on sale again, I'll be the guy with the new shoes. So I get to be that guy for a half a year. That's kind of cool, I guess. I guess that's cool. If you want to say that's cool, that's cool. But anyway, that's all I got about it. If you got any comments or questions about the shoe, how it fits, how it feels, anything like that, please drop it in the comments below. Like I said, I'm more than happy to answer any questions that you guys have. You can follow me on the tweets, the snaps, and the grams. That's at Damien J. You can also like my page on Facebook, The Morning Drive with Damien J. And thanks for riding with me.